Texas Chainsaw Massacre the game was released in 2023 with a big following, but of course it did not last at the magnitude it started with. After release, the interest in the game dropped and a lot of people moved on. In September 2025, the devs plan to move on to peer-to-peer matchmaking after they announced that the game would not receive new content. Gun teamed up with Ilphonic to work on the new game Halloween, due to release in 2026, which could have been the reason the progression of TCM took a back seat. So will TCM survive another year with minimum supervision in the ACM game world? Recently, the game had a double XP event that carried on for a couple of weeks. To have the game produce 200,000 combined kills and escapes would not be an easy goal to reach for a game with limited player base, but that was not the case. The community completed the goal of 200,000 and received 2 skin packs from the game for free. If TCM keep putting out goals with rewards, then it can help the game stay around for another year. And if the competition in ACM world stay the same for the upcoming year, then it should be possible for TCM to stay around. You have Dead by Daylight, who have a community spurting. Killer Clown from Outer Space, the game, was released after TCM but barely made it out the first week. Predator, Hunting Grounds, and Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed is not much of a threat. Another tell sign that TCM could be around is the community keeping the game in front of people's minds. There are still streamers in the ACM game world that still stream Texas Chainsaw Massacre, myself included. Streamers such as Arctic and Slash and Cast still stream it. If streamers are still playing this game in live sessions, then it speaks to the enjoyment and potential the game has. Views still come from this game, and I personally thought the game would be dead by now. But I enjoy the gameplay, even though lobby's still a hit or miss. You can go to StreamDB and look at the chart to see the activity of the game. Now this only shows PC players. In the lobbies, you will see more console players, so therefore you know there are more players playing than just what you can track. I also believe that Gun is waiting until Halloween the game is released and will come back to TCM to improve the game after Halloween is experimented and see what they can and cannot do. Now this brings up a theory of mine. Since the cancellation of player-to-player matchmaking was announced and the game will stay online, the announcement of PTB cancellation was a shocker, but for a game that a lot of people counted out, a good size of the community was happy that the game would not be completely shelved. The community is not happy with Gun doing this to TCM after promising so much, but the game is still played, and come 2026, I would not be surprised if more double SP events and other rewards are announced for TCM. The game is cruising along in neutral without any big updates. It's just a matter of time until something is communicated to the community about an update to TCM, and I believe it will be positive. Remember to subscribe to keep up with the asymmetrical horror game news, and welcome to Mr. Unleashed World.